Yo, what up guys, Darkheart here, and today we're playing Tribes of Midgard. I'll be going through and doing every single Saga boss in one run. There is a challenge for that. So that will be Fenrir, I think his name's like Jorgmunda or something like that. It's the lizard slash basilisk looking water dragon dude. And then we're going for Surtur as well. Now I'm starting off just clearing out a bunch of camps. I've started with the little bundle thing that you get that starts you off with a full set of white armor and a villager sword. Just that way it makes it a bit easier to clear out camps. Now we're clearing out camps just to get a few potions and to get some souls to level up some stuff real quick. Make sure you grab every single shrine you come past. That is key to traveling around so that you don't have to keep running around everywhere and wasting time. I plan on getting this done in about 10 or so days, so hopefully it won't take too long. As you can see on the map, the mini-map in the top left, there is a bunch of ramps. Sometimes those ramps have walls like this, which is very good to go to, because they give you resources, because you will want to make the quarry as soon as you can, because you need a lot of stone for Fenrir's bridge. Just keep clearing camps, keep exploring the map, grab every single shrine to start off with. Just take down all the walls. You can actually use your triangle like spin attack with this sword if you want to try and grab trees and rocks and stuff like that, other resources, because I don't have any tools to do so yet. Look at that, the bridge is right there for Fenrir's bridge. What a awesome map actually. We've gotten so many walls, we've gotten the bridge literally already found, which is usually quite a task in itself. I will be going for a certain weapon as well, just because this weapon seems pretty overpowered. It's going to be the lightning axe. If you can as well, it'd be good to clear out the camps, as you can see on the map now, the one that's down on the beach, because you'll need to clear out 3 at least to show you on the map. There's the like lizard beacons that you have to activate for the lizard boss, or the snake boss. Probably shouldn't do this area because I'm a bit low, so I'm going to dip before they hit me. You can also accept there, where I just fast traveled back to. You can accept the missions, so it'll pop up on the left screen. You don't have to, because you'll get everything for them anyways, but it just pops up on the screen to tell you exactly what you have to do if that's what you need, to kind of guide you a little bit as well. I'm going to pump all that stuff into the quarry, level up some people. I have fast forwarded this as well, just because it was going to be a very, very long video. So fast forwarding most of it should make it a bit shorter. I won't fast forward any bosses though. I'm gonna clear these guys out because we actually need their bones as well. We're picking the Seer, and we're gonna grab the temperature one because the Seer I feel like is super overpowered, even though they nerfed him a couple of seasons ago, I believe. We're now in season 3. Just because he doesn't really take temperature damage too much to start with until you get later times, like later days, and then in the nights you start freezing in deserts as well when it's nighttime. But if you were any other character, you just cannot touch the desert or the snow ever, basically. So that's why we're going to see it, so we can explore as much as we can. Now, hopefully in this swamp area, it's a good place to be. Now, if you can see that mushroom that I've left just up there. If you wait for nighttime, you can pick them and get... Well, you can pick them anyway, but I would recommend you don't, and you wait until nighttime before you pick them, because they will give you mushroom moon bolts, which is what you need for the axe that I'll be making. You need quite a few, so we'll just wait here for nighttime to switch over a bit. You can also see the volcano there on the mini-map. Just down to the rightish, you'll need to do at least 3 of those. You can get away with 2, but you'll have to do at least 3, I guess, because you'll need pieces from that to do Surtur. So as you can see, I'm grabbing the mushroom moon bolts. You'll need about 13-ish if you want to make the axe and then upgrade it. So we should have enough. There's another wall here. Now hopefully we can come across a lizard, or a basilisk, whatever you want to call it. I think it's actually called like a linworm or a linhorn or something. In this game, they only spawn in the swamps, but we need their pieces for the axe as well. So we'll just keep exploring. I like to clear out all the goblins that throw stuff, because they usually hit you when you're trying to get a chest, which is really annoying. Just clear it out down the bottom first. And just like that, god damn it. You also need to try and save your souls, because you need your souls for a few things to open some of the boss areas. Really, Goblin? Oh, I got hit by a Goblin again! I've been meaning to make a video like this for so long. This game is currently in Season 3 and it's only been released for Xbox, so that's why I've decided to finally get around to making this video, because I've gone through and done everything on Xbox, got 100% of the achievements. But I actually did this on PlayStation already. Back when it first came out for Season 1, I was going to make a Fenrir run to show you how to do that, but I never got around to it, just because by the time I got my Fenrir pet that I got on me, which you need to do him 10 times to unlock, it was just... seemed like there was no point, but seeing as I've added in a challenge for doing all 3, and I have done all 3, and they've just released the game for Xbox as well, I thought I'd make the video just to help you out if anybody's struggling with it. You don't have to worry too much about the base either, in case you're wondering why I was just walking around at night time, because they actually did change it. You never used to start with walls, but now you start with level 1 walls all the way around your entire home base area. And those will actually survive up until the Jotun rocks up, which is about day 4. So you won't have to worry too much about that. You will want to go back there and stop the Blood Moon though, because the big dudes spawn in the Blood Moon and they take the walls out in the tree pretty quick. And these are goblins, but for some reason they have chicken heads on. What the hell? I'm gonna assume that has something to do with the event that's going right now. There's an event with about chickens. You can actually get a free chicken pet in the store at the moment. If you haven't got the pet achievement, you can grab the chicken pet. It's literally for free. So you can chuck that one on and get that achievement if you don't already have a pet. That was the main reason that I went and got the Fenrir pet, is because there was an achievement for having a pet. You had to do Fenrir 10 times to get his pet, was the problem. Each of the new Saga Bosses you can do 10 times for their own pet as well, so you can get a mini Surtur following you around. If you beat Surtur 10 times, you can also get a mini, like, snake, if you, do the snake dude 10 times as well, I believe. In this one, we should also get the, challenges for defeating Fenrir under 14 days, 10 days, and I think the other one's like 8 days or something, I think it is. If we can, get through this quick enough. Oh, I'm so glad that guy didn't shoot me while I was trying to activate them. We're getting really lucky with this world. This world's actually really awesome. We've gotten so many bridges, which is going to be... or so many, like, barricades or, like, walls there on the ramps. Which is going to be really good for just making the quarry and the bridge as soon as we can, realistically. There's a volcano over there. You could grab the balls if you come across them, just in case you want some extra armor, because eventually you can make the blue armor, and then you won't suffer as much from cold and all that, but you shouldn't need that if you're following this guide. You should make it before you start freezing and at night times in certain places, so you shouldn't need to make it, but if you want the extra armor, you're not confident enough with low gear stuff, then you may as well make it. So we'll clear out a volcano scene as we're here, just because the blue Hersia sword's actually pretty good. So that's what you're going to try and make straight away. Try and make the Hersia sword, try and make the blue Noya axe, I believe it's called. And we've also found the, that like sort of cave sort of symbol there as well on the minimap that goes towards the desert. You'll need to find that as well, because there is a hideout in the desert which you will need the shards for to get into Fenrir. Keep an eye out for events as well, because you will need to do at least 2 of them. So you will need 50, I believe, for Fenrir, and 50 event fragments for Surtur's gateway. There's a lot of them here. So Jotun has popped up for day 2. He's not really too much of a problem. I would have liked to have had my axe by now, because it's about to be day 3, and usually it's good to have your axe by day 3 because you can do a lot. Now we should make it to Fenrir by day 6. So here we go, we'll upgrade all our stuff to green. Should auto equip, so you can just chuck out your old crap if you don't want it. I'll just chuck it out. Now you could use the box. There is a like community box as well that you could use. It is just here below me. I'm about to repair my stuff though. And that actually carries over for everybody. So if you're playing multiplayer and somebody puts something in the chest, then you can use the stuff they put in the chest without having to go into it for crafting. But that only works around your home base. So that only works on your walls and stuff like that. If you're going to try and build the bridge, or if you're going to try and build the quarry or whatever, you actually have to take the pieces out and take it to that place to do it. It only works for around the home base. But because I'm in solo, there's no point putting anything in the chest at all, realistically. Just try not to die, otherwise you will have to go and get your stuff again. And we'll run through the ice here soon as we don't take damage from it at the moment. Because we are the Seer, and it's pretty early on. Oh, look at that! There's Surtur's, what would you call it, gateway. There's Surtur's gateway, so we'll grab the shrine next to that so it's an easy fast travel. Just quickly take this wall first, might grab that speed. Running fast thing. Keep a lookout for those as well, they're pretty handy. There's another one up there. Grab the shrine so we can come back here. There's another volcano here, that's what I like to call them. The things that you need for Soto's gateway, I like to call them volcanoes. You'll have to do 3 of those. There's a beach down here that we might be able to do if it's low enough. Grab the shrine first though. Yes! A lizard! So this is what I call the lizards. They're called like lindworms or something, I think, but you'll need to kill at least 3 of them to get the pieces to make the axe and upgrade it. So I'd recommend doing that as soon as you can. Unfortunately, we got cucked a little bit, having to wait so long. Even though we were running around in one of these swamp areas before, we could just never find them. So we just need a few more would be nice. The earlier you get the axe, the better. The axe is so good. You wait till you see it, you're gonna love it. Just grab some more souls so we can level everything up. There's no lizards around here is what I'm looking for. I'm really hoping to get some lizards because you should have the axe at least on day 3, and it's it's about halfway through day 3, so still got a bit of time. Can build up here as well. From doing the camps, you get building stuff, so you can just quickly build up there if you have any. Just make sure you keep looking if you've got any or not. Just gives you some extra souls if you need it or not. Some extra potions as well is always pretty good. Oh, we got the ghost bitch is what I like to call her. The poison type Jotun, or Jotun, however you pronounce it. I'm probably going to keep saying Jotun for the rest of this video, but if we had the lightning axe, it would have been so good because she's weak against lightning as well. She would have died really so much quicker. Don't kill the Jotun. Try and get her so that she gets as close to the base as she can, because otherwise another one will spawn quicker, and you don't want that while you're trying to fight bosses. So we're going to weaken her to about there. That's probably even a bit too weak. Around 1,000 is pretty good. And we probably actually won't go back to her at all. She should rock up to the base at around day 4, probably break the wall, and then one of our guard dudes is going to run out and just one-shot kill her, so we don't even have to worry about her. That's how I usually like to do it, because then they get the maximum distance for the Jotun to travel as well. Oh, there's another lizard down here. We will go down here. Oh, this is one of the super big lizards. Watch out for these ones. You can tell that they're the super big ones because they have like the Goku looking hair. They're like Super Saiyan. They go crazy on you. They hurt quite a bit, especially off the start. I think they do give you more stuff though. I think they give you more of the parts that we need. Another wall. There are so many walls on these ramps. Always keep a lookout for these ramps. We actually will end up with some more walls as well. Make sure you grab as many walls as you can. Try and get that quarry up as soon as you can. I cannot stress enough. That is exactly what you need. So we're getting a lot of lizards down here. We should have came down here to start with probably, but oh well. Build our way up here. And I didn't build it very well. There we go. We'll just do that, I guess. Grab another chest for some extra souls and whatnot. There you go. Gives quite a bit. That's pretty good. Definitely grab every single shrine that you see. We're going to try and grab this one and hopefully nobody comes for us. No, don't do it. Oh, perfect time. We'll head back. Bit of a cut there because my recording time ran out. So there we go. That is the axe that you're going to make, the purple one. So you're going to make the blue one. It's called the Noyo axe. It's an electric type one. And then you're going to upgrade it if you can, or at least as soon as you can. You're going to upgrade it. It's pretty good as a blue one. It's a lot better as a purple one. It does a shitload of damage. It is electric type, and you can also heal with it. So if it's purple, it heals for 200 every, like, I want to say second, but that's probably not accurate. The first time you cast it, it will heal you straight away for 200, and then that's about every 2 or 3 seconds, I reckon, that it will heal you for another 200. If it's blue, it only does 100 though, but it's still very good. Now we'll do another volcano as soon as we got this thing, because this makes quick work of it. Kill this slime here. Don't stand next to those slimes. The small ones hurt the most when you kill them. They explode. They do shitloads of damage. Don't stand next to those. Those are evil. Pretty much just always keep potions on you as well. Just hold as many potions as you can. I wouldn't worry about traps. Traps aren't really great. Off the start, if you're getting wrecked by a lizard or something that you're trying to fight, then you can try and hit him with a trap. You might as well. We'll fast travel over to here, and we're going to start getting through the, well, we're going to grab the shrine next to the hideout, because we want to be doing that on the free day. So as you can see on the top right where it says day 4, there's the day and night cycle there. It is red, so that means the night we're on is going to be a blood moon night, so we'll have to go back to the base. So we're going to run through this cave so we can grab the shrine next to the hideout, and then we're going to do the hideout on the free day, because after a blood moon you'll get a free day. Well, I should say free night. That's what I like to call it. I don't know what they actually call it in the game, but it basically means that no monsters come to attack your tree or your base on that night. And instead of being a red ring, it'll be a green one. We're getting a lot of werewolves here, so hopefully the hideout's going to be a werewolf one, because the werewolf one's easier than the trolls or the giants, whatever they're called. They do more damage, but they die quicker, whereas the trolls, they're monsters. They're so tanky, and they're just straight up annoying. They actually do a fair bit of damage too, to be fair, but the werewolves kill you quicker usually. The werewolves will also take your energy away, or mana, whatever you would like to call it. The stuff to use your specials on your weapons and whatnot. With your perks for the Seer tree, try and grab the top row. You'll start off grabbing the temperature so you can explore more, then you'll go up to the very top, complete the whole top row. Or you could pick the durability, which is just under the top row. You end up with both of those because the durability one's good so your weapon doesn't break as much, and that's good to have pretty early on. But the other one will make it so you attack faster, meaning you do more damage quicker. And it also upgrades your electric damage, which is why we're using this electric axe also. We'll go down here, do an event. If you see an event, do it straight away basically, because you're going to need 2 of them. This deer one is really easy. All you have to do is come down here and find a deer. I might actually grab this camp real quick, because we do need those as well. Because you'll need to do 3 of those, 3 of these beach camps for the lizard to unlock the map. We'll just build up here real quick. I believe it's that one. There it is. So you can tell which one it is because it's got the blue horns and it has a name when you go up to it. So just hold up, interact with it, grab your pieces. Should give you 50. If you have the rooster event, I wouldn't bother with that one. That's a real pain in the ass. I only usually do the deer one because it's easy, as you just saw, or the Otto the Adventurer, I think he's called. He gets like captured. You just got to kill a bunch of people, break a wall. Free him in, and that's pretty easy as well. You get another 50 pieces, I believe, because you'll need to do 2 events, whereas the rooster one is a pain in the ass. The rooster will run around and around and around, and you got to catch the rooster, and they just lead you on a rooster chase, you could call it, I guess, instead of a goose chase. They lead you on for a run, basically, and you have to do both of them, because it actually spawns, I think it spawns either 2 or 3 roosters around the map, and you have to do both of them just to get the 50. You only get about 25, I think it is, per each rooster, so it's not worth it. It's just a pain in the ass. It's a waste. It'll waste your time if you're trying to do the rooster one, so just do the other 2. At some stage, make sure you grab a quest from the quest board. We're probably going to do that last, because we should have everything by then. Hopefully we got some good quests. I'll tell you some good quests when I get to it. But we probably won't do that until the bridge is nearly built, basically. Till the hideout's cleared, realistically. We should be at Fenrir on day 6 is what I'm hoping for. That is the best I've done so far. I've done many runs for this. I have not done any runs on PlayStation, which is what I'm recording on right now. On Xbox I have plenty of practice though, because I've done everything. It is just much easier to record on PlayStation. because Xbox only has a record timer of, I believe it's 10 minutes, but if you want to pull back the footage, it's only 5. Whereas on PlayStation, you can record for a whole hour, half an hour, whatever you want. You could pull back the footage for a whole hour, half an hour, which is why I always do most of my recordings on PlayStation. I also edit stuff on PlayStation as well. Till I get a computer. One day I'll get a computer. Alright, so here's the hideout. So you're gonna go through here. This can be a pain in the ass. The very first wave, so there's like 3 floors. You could kind of call it a tower, I guess. It's not really, it's a cave, but it has like 3 stages or 3 levels. The first one will have a lever right at the next floor. Oh, this one has a chest, that sucks. We'll grab it anyway, because we'll grab some potions and souls and whatnot, which we'll need. There's also a lot of walls in here, so if you need resources, if you had a hard time getting the quarry up, or if you just want some extra cut stone and stuff to make things quicker, you could run around and explore every single floor. So here's the lever here, and here's the gateway for the next floor, so you'll take that and you'll be on the second stage. So you could grab all the walls if you wanted to have an explore around. There's also gold and stuff in here, but I wouldn't bother. You don't really need gold. If you want it, because you're going to continue on when you complete all the bosses and survive as long as you can, or whatever, then grab it, I guess, but I won't be, because I don't really need it. Notice the ways with the wall is usually the way to go sometimes as well. So this might be the way to the lever. Yep, here you go. Here's the lever. Take all these guys out, grab the lever. So the lever is in a different spot to the trapdoor or the next like doorway in the second floor. But the very first floor for this, the very first stage, is always right next to it. Always. I'm gonna say that the trapdoor is probably up ahead because the chest is there. Yes, it is. Oh, I didn't want that gold, I wanted the chest, but okay. You can also use your big health potions, your big, like, what would you call it? It's like the blue, like, rarity, I guess, rare potions, the big ones, because you'll grab heaps if you're grabbing the chests in here, and that chest right there will also give you some. Now this is the final floor for the hideout. You will get your 5 event fragments. You have to kill everything in the entire room. Oh, damn it, unfortunately we have the troll one as well. Sometimes there's 3 trolls, sometimes there's 2, we'll soon find out how many we've got. These guys are tanky and annoying. You can throw the bombs at them as well. Gives you a bit of extra damage if you're good with them, if you don't want to risk it, because those bombs can one-hit kill you, and they can also knock the bombs back at you, so be very careful when doing that. We will take everybody out here. I like to take out the dudes above the chest and go around one of the ways, and I think I've missed one. There must have been one down to the bottom leftish. Oh, here he is. There you go, the hideout has been cleared. It says down in the mid sort of leftish, so then we'll open this and we'll just use our waystone or hearthstone, whatever you'd like to call it, back. I might chuck some stuff out because I actually kind of want to use that soul potion. We'll use that. I'll use the waystone potion as well so we can actually use it. Grab the healing one and off we go. We'll do a quick upgrade on durability as well. So as you saw, it might have been a bit quick for you, but you can pause the video there if you want to see what skill tree I'm using for this. If you are doing this in multiplayer, it'd be quicker because everybody gets double the walls. So when you break a wall, the other person on their screen will see that wall, like the pieces that come out the wall as well, so it's much quicker if you're doing it in multiplayer, once again. You can also make the pieces that you're missing, like the cut stone and whatnot, if you need to. It's at the Tinkerer, which is that one just above me. We're going to go do this event because it's going to be our second event. So this is the Otto the Adventurer. I've noticed most of the time with the events, the what would you call it? The actual event itself, like the thing that you're looking for, is generally around the actual icon for it, like the actual circle, like that chain there. I don't know why I'm going this way. I just like to check just to make sure, because sometimes I am wrong. But I've noticed most of the time it's around here where I am now, around this circle. It's probably up. So I'm gonna go up because I reckon it's in that little bit up there, most likely, nearish the circle. And it is. See, there you go. So I should have just came here first, to be honest with you. This also gives you a free wall right here, so you get to break that wall. Just a lot of these dudes here. So we'll break this wall. Might actually go put all my stuff into the bridge to go to Fenrir's. So you free this guy, grab that. There you go. There's your event stuff. As for Fenrir's bridge, we'll go chuck some stuff in. So you'll need ancient cores, which you get from killing elites. I think you need about 10. You'll need 50 cut stone. I believe you'll need maybe 30 route iron, which you can make both of those at the tinker if you don't have enough, or that is also why you have the quarry, so make sure you check your chest if you're building that. And then you'll need 2,500 souls, so this is why you will try not to die. So here's the quest board. Go into there, try and find a good one. The witch one is pretty good, I just saw it, but I did check the map and I don't have any 3-star like normal green area camps, so I've decided to grab this one called Rock Solid. All you have to do is literally grab the piece out of the chest because I've already built the quarry, talk to this guy, give it to him, he'll give me my quest shards that I needed. That's literally it. You only need, I believe, 30, maybe 25 quest shards, and that's just for Fenrir. That's it. So you only need one quest. Just make sure you get the amount, because sometimes some of the quests are a bit dodgy and they don't give it to you. The good ones, good quests to grab are actually the one for killing a witch is pretty easy. There's one for just donating ancient cores, which is pretty easy. There's another one if you came across a lot of wolves like I have in this run through, where you just deliver 20 fur. That's another pretty easy one. These all give you the amount of quest shards that you will need. The ones that I just grabbed like that, where you just have to build the quarry or the lumber or whatever, and then wait for the shipment to come in, and then take the thing out the box and deliver it to them, is another really easy one. So just look out for those ones. So here we are. So we've built the bridge. We're going to run over to Fenrir. So you're going to need the quest shards. Here you go. There you go. So you're going to need event shards, quest shards, the hideout shards, and then you'll need the Jotun shards. That's what it was. I knew I was missing one. So we'll summon Fenrir here. I won't do it in fast forward, so you can just see the actual fight. We've got enough to do it. We should be all good. Day 6. He should be well and truly dead here on day 6. So he's Fenrir. Which one do we have? There's 2 types of Fenrir. So we've got the Wolfman. So this is the easier one. I reckon it's the easier one. It is a bit annoying durability wise. There never used to be this many types of Fenrir. There is now, I believe, 2. There might be 3. I haven't seen the original Fenrir. It used to be just Fenrir, but now they have the Wolfmancer and the Doomhowler. I'd say the Wolfmancer is the easiest. It only has 135k health, as you can see. It summons in a bunch of wolves, and then 2 pretty high wolves at about half health at some stage, which is what makes the durability annoying, because you have to fight a lot of stuff. Other than that, he's pretty weak. He'll go down pretty quick. Make sure you keep throwing your axes like that. If you need a heal, use your heal. Use your mana potions if you like, so you can recharge your bar like this. So you can keep chucking some stuff. I like to try and chuck it through the middle of him, because then sometimes you can get a double hit on him when it hits his head and his tail. Here's the 2 little wolf pups, or whatever they are. They're all like proper wolves, I guess, because Fenrir is actually technically quite big. They'll go down pretty quick with this axe. We'll wipe them out. As I was saying, the other Fenrir is the Doomhowler. He has a lot more health and does a lot more damage. So he has about 185,000, I think, health, the Doomhowler one. And instead of summoning stuff, he doesn't. He just always howls, puts a circle around himself that does a lot of damage, and then at halfway mark, he shoots out a bunch of like arrow-looking things out of his howl at the same time that goes around. You gotta dodge, and they hurt a lot. So you go. He should die here. Here you go. Day 6, Fenrir is down. So we'll get the in less than 8 days for the Wolfmancer one. Now you do have to do the Doomhowler one at some stage as well. There's the less than 10 days, and then there's the less than 14 days for defeating Fenrir in. I will continue the speed up for this part here, just because we will probably be resource gathering. I'm going to chuck the Fenrir rune on, because that's really good. That actually makes it just like the Warden, I believe the character's called, where you no longer lose durability on anything that you have, basically. So I'll just fully repair that, and I'll never have to repair for the rest of this run through. That's how good the Fenrir one is. It's so good. Been getting some kind of shitty runes, but that Fenrir one is guaranteed to get every time. Which is also a good reason to go and do Fenrir first. Make sure you've built that as well at some stage. That was the dock area. I think that's what it's called. It's like the shipyard or whatever. Because the next boss we're going to go for is the lizard, I'm going to call it. We might actually do this while I'm here as well, because I think this might be the 3rd one that we're up to now. Because you will need the shipyard. They've added in boats, and you will need to make a boat. At least a boat. I'd recommend making a few, because the boat is very, very slow. So if you have a few, you can like put them in certain spots, because they usually put the beacons around. There's usually two pretty close to each other, and then one that's just like so far away, and then the actual place itself is sometimes near the one that was by itself. Sometimes. If you're lucky though, it won't be too far. At least the map isn't as big as it isn't survival. Survival map's like way bigger and it's so spread out. And the boat is so slow. Just grab some extra souls, because you'll need 3,000 souls. Oh, the village gates are being taken out, but we should be alright. I'd like to weaken the Jotun. Make sure you always keep an eye out on the Jotun. Oh, he nearly got us there. This lizard is getting us killed trying to fight this fella, so we might try and get rid of this lizard actually. Now the lightning axe doesn't do too well against the lizard, because the lizard that's literally what the axe is made out of. It is lightning. It's literally them. But that's why we have the sword. It should take him out a bit quicker. Now that lizard's gone, this guy should be a breeze. We're gonna weaken him so that he's like pretty much one shot by the village. Wouldn't worry too much about the walls. If the walls back at, or the gates I should call them, back at the home base area here, you can easily repair, especially after Fenrir's thing's built, because you won't need any cut stone or nothing like that anymore. Just make sure your shipyard is built. We could even upgrade these to 2 if we wanted to, because the level 2 gates are actually really tanky. So I'm actually going to close all these. I'm hoping to just be able to sail around everywhere basically. Now usually you have to be on a beach to put the boat down, but I found out if you go to the cornerish here, sometimes it will let you put it down like that, then you can just hop in, because you can swim in this game now. You will no longer straight up die instantly as soon as you touch the water. Now the boat's a bit finicky, it is quite small. It does have durability, it does take a bit of damage, but it can take quite a few hits, so I wouldn't worry too much about hitting the reef or whatever they call it, the not reef. Land, I guess. Make sure you grab the shrines just in case you die, because this is one of the beacons you're looking for. To do the lizard boss, you need 3 of these. Try and dodge all these arrows, because these sirens in here are monsters. Make sure you go for the yellow health bar ones first, because they actually resurrect and heal. So as you can see, that one just resurrected the other one. Very, very annoying. And then those smaller ones actually make you attack slower, so this is going to take a while. Just try and kill them as much as you can. Don't be afraid to use your rare, like, big health potions as well, because the chest right here will give you some more. It should give me 2, I believe. I have 1 at the moment, so let's just see. Yep. Activate the beacon. That's 1 down, 2 to go. Once again, just have a look at your map to see if the other ones are nearby. Mine aren't, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to actually keep going. So this is why I make multiple boats, so then instead of taking that one all the way around the map and going really slowly, I can just chuck one down right next to the next one and off we go. Problem is the wooden boards. Once again, you can't make them, just cutting trees down and going to the tinkerer if you need to. I crash into that. Also, try not to press the like backwards sail too much. I use it to turn a lot quicker sometimes, but just then, as you saw, I nearly left it in reverse and hopped out, so then that boat actually would have kept going backwards and left me on this island. So try not to do that. Make sure your boat is stationary. Once again, going for these yellow guys. Always grab the shrines on these, because this area is actually really hard. It's probably one of the hardest things I've actually found, other than the witches that you have to fight before Surtur, but we'll get to that later. So this is also why... There's a daily I just got. This is also why you will do the beaches. I believe I've explained this once before, but I'll explain it again. So you do the camps on the beaches, because when you open that chest, it'll give you a map and it will mark these beacons, which is the like lizard statues there that you got to activate. And then once you've done all 3 of those, it will show you where the snake boss is. I keep calling it a lizard. I really shouldn't. I'll try not to from now on. I have names for everything, but for that one I keep getting confused with. As you've probably noticed. I call them ramps. The things on the map where you get the walls, I call those ramps. That's what I was talking about there. So I tried to make another boat there. Didn't have enough, so we're just going to take this one around. You're going to get to see how slow this thing is going as well. Keep in mind, this is in ×2 speed that we are traveling at right now. So this may take us a bit of time to get around. As we're going through this, we should have the lizard dead on day 8. Now, if you're worried about the village or the tree of Yggdrasil, it's called, or something like that, back at the home base, going down, pretty much just go back on the nights. I thought that might have been the shrine there that goes to the lair entrance, but it wasn't. It was always good to check, but it wasn't, so we'll just continue on to the final beacon. These ones actually weren't that close together, they were actually pretty far away. I think if you make the higher tier boats, they're probably faster, I would assume, but it just takes too much stuff to make them, and I like to get these beacons over with quickly, and I basically never use the boat again. We just smash into the reef, doesn't really matter, it's the last one, although we might need to use the boat to get to the next area if it is close by. Always grab the shrine just in case you die. That is a motto I live by in this game. Always spend your souls as well, so if you got a lot of souls like earlier on I've been chucking some into Surtur's gateway, which I think I've maxed out now, and I've been chucking some into, nearly died there, and I've been chucking some into Fenrir as well along the way when I was doing that. Because you don't want to die with a bunch of souls on you, otherwise you have to grind up those souls again. Best way to get souls is either that rune that I have on there, the picture with the sword, and it's the legendary one, which I think I got from beating Fenrir. It makes it so every hit that you do, you get +2 souls, but every time you get hit, you lose 4. But because I attack so fast with the Seer, you get a lot of souls, more than you get hit, really. So that's the last one, and it looks like the snake, I'm going to call it. Is Jotun is here? Nope, he's died. Okay, he did break my wall though, which is a bit annoying. I might rebuild that wall, because I kind of want to keep all of these gates closed. I don't have enough to rebuild it, I believe, though. I should make another boat, so I might do that first, yeah. Yeah, here's the chicken event, or the rooster event I was talking about. That one's, it's not a good one for event shards. And it's just down here, so we'll just chuck our ship down and hop in for the lizard. Oh, okay, well, didn't even need to make the boat. I am stupid. Come on. Oh. I'm just going to pass through all these guys. Hopefully I can open the lair. So this is the lair here, as you can see on the map. It was pretty close to the shore, apparently. Come on, no, 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 no! Oh! Just got in before it activated. And here is the second Saga Boss, or Season 2 Saga Boss. This is the lizard. I'm going to use Thor's bait here. Once again, this will not be fast forwarded, so you can see the whole fight. It's also going to be a blood moon, so I'm hoping I can kill this dude, or at least damage him enough before I have to go back for the end of the blood moon. A good tactic here is get behind his tail here, and then throw it through the tail and hit him in the head, because then you get the damage on his tail and the damage on his head. So it's basically hitting him twice, each axe throw. This guy's not really that hard. He's a bit of a pushover, to be honest with you. He does do a lot of damage if he hits you with that though, so watch out. And he also does another one where he like falls on the platform, which hurts quite a lot too. If he does that, he's going to shoot the acid ball at you. Don't stand in the acid pools. I feel like that's probably obvious, but that actually drains your mana, which will make it longer to kill him, and also it'll be harder to heal if you don't have any potions. Always use your axe charges as soon as you get them, basically, but if you have to move, then move, because that will hurt. As you can see, fighting these guys and the Jotuns as well gives you quite a bit of souls. We don't really need them. I could have gotten some better runes. There is a really good rune called, I think it's called like Soul Weaver or something. It's like a sword and it shoots out projectiles. And then there's another one called, I think it's called like Empowered Soul. It's Empowered something. And that makes it so every 100 souls you have, you do more damage. And it maxes out at 10k, and you can put multiple on, so then you end up doing shitloads of damage, but that one's quite rare. Fortunately, I haven't came across it. It would have made this fight so much quicker too. No, it's nearly night time. What would you call this, by the way? Leave in the comments what you'd call this. So I call it a snake, but it's in the water, so I have a feeling it's probably a leviathan. It could be a dragon, we haven't seen the other half of it, but it literally just looks like a sea snake to me. Let me know if you know what this is. Or even how to say it, because its name looks like Jormungandr. Jormungandr, yeah. I think it's that. But it has the, like, things in the O, so it's meant to be said something else, I think. I don't know. I actually might finish this guy up. I might just, I might actually kill him here in just a one whole run through, instead of teleporting back. The gates should hold, as long as if none of those big dudes rock up. As soon as I see that tree getting hit, which is underneath where it says day 8, I'm going to teleport back. If it starts getting hit, I have to go back. Because if that tree goes down, then this entire run is just done for, basically. He's going to try and bite us. He might fall down, actually. Yeah, he fell down. Oh, look at that. He got his tail up at the same time. So we can actually throw that axis through his head and through his tail there, which is always good. And we're definitely going to finish him here. Even if the tree does start getting hit, I'm just going to finish him in wood dip. And, oh my god, you would stall out. You got only 384 health and you're stalling it. Just get out of here. There we go. Defeat Jormungandr in Saga mode. Grab his chest, grab some extra potions and whatnot you'll give us. Or he should at least. There you go, defeat 2 ancients in a single Saga mode run. So there's that one, so we just got one left, which is Surtur. Now I believe we have everything for his gateway ready to go. I've already pumped most of it into it, as you probably already noticed. Here is the big dudes that I was talking about that like to break the walls. So we'll take them out. We might do a bit of the Blood Moon. We'll open these doors, just so they don't break it too much, because I'd like to have the doors closed for the next couple of days while I try and take out Surtur. So that way I don't have to keep coming back. So I might even rebuild this one. Oh, I need the wooden planks, that's right. So you can go here to craft wooden planks or cut stone if you need them. Grab all these souls, might as well max out the tree. Because I don't really need souls, I don't have the soul empowerment one. Which kind of sucks. There we go, another day. Now we'll go down to Surtur's gateway, so you can always find this in the ice. And the stuff you'll need is like 3k souls. You'll need some of the ancient cores, I believe. You need the event fragments, which is about 50, which is why you needed to do 2. And then you also need the pieces from those volcanoes, which is why I said to do at least 3. Sometimes you can get away with doing 2 of those volcanoes and you get the 10 pieces. But it's better to be safe and just get like 3 of the volcanoes done. And now that we're over here on Surtur's Island, you're going to kill these sludge guys, these like slime dudes. Once again, look out for the small ones. You're going to kill 30 of them. I don't have the quest on the thing. You could go back to the place that you like way shrine back to, and it would tell you if you grab the Surtur Saga mode thing. It would tell you how many you need. I've done this so many times. I know it's 30 of those slimes. Each slime counts as 1. So if you kill a big one and he turns into 2, that counts as 1 kill. If you kill the 2 medium-sized ones, they count as 1 kill each, and then the little dudes count as 1 each as well. So you can get like, I don't know what the math is. I think that's about like 6. I think I could be wrong. I think it might be 7. If you find one of the dudes with the spikes, you need 30. So there you go. It says a ring of volcanic spire has been opened, so you can go through that gate there that you just saw open. I'm gonna run up here. So on the next layer, we're looking for the fire lizards. You only need 5 of those. Once again, there is some with like some Goku hair looking stuff going on. There's one down there. I'm not going to go down there just because that might be a pain in the ass going all the way around, because we'd have to get all the way back up here again. Now if you don't have enough of those slime dudes on the first layer, you can do the slime dudes back on the other island as well. You can also do those camps. They usually have one at the end. Here's one. Here's a Goku one too, I reckon, because he's got all the shiny crystal stuff on him. Each one of these counts as 1, doesn't matter what type it is, if it's this type or the other type. If I can find another one of the other type for you, just so I can show you what it looks like. We're getting some lizards up here though. There you go, here's another one. It don't seem to really hurt that much. There's one of the big slime dudes I was talking about on the right back there. I don't think there's going to be anything up here. We might go back. Start heading back the other way. Make sure you grab the shrine in here. This is a place that you can die very, very easily. I have a few times. I haven't died this run yet. I'd like to keep it that way. I'm having a hard time finding like 2 more lizards basically. I think that's all we need. We need like 2 more lizards. There's the gateway up there. So you have to kill 5 of these to open the next like gate, which you can tell which one the gates are on the map because it's like the orange ramp is what I call it. So there you go. Got it. That was the last one I needed. Now definitely grab the shrine on this layer. Because these witches that you have to fight next, you have to fight 2 of them. They're super tanky, they're pricks, they summon stuff. They're just straight up annoying. This is also a good reason to have this stuff here, so you can, don't break it, you prick. Deal with this guy real quick. Good reason to do just so you can have these things so you can build around, because this thing is not always good. I've noticed this island sucks. Most of the time I always have to build one of these sort of bridge things just to get around to the shrine, or just to get where I need to go, literally. So we gotta go up that ramp, but we're gonna look for the shrine. I assume it's probably down here. Yeah, it is. It's, just over here. We'll build across to that. Hopefully nobody attacks us. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh! We've fallen in the lava. How do you like the lava? Ha! Taste of his own medicine. Take these guys out so we can grab the shrine. Oh, I nearly died there. And now I don't have any potions. That's not good. Here's one of the witches, but that's not the one that we need. Oh, the Jotun's up. We should have Surtur dead before we have to deal with that Jotun. I have 1 big potion, healing potion for these 2 witches. I don't think this is going to go too well. So here's the 2 that we need. They're the 2 gatekeeper witches, basically. We might kill this one. Yes. I think that one was slightly glitched in the ground. That was a bit strange. This isn't going too good. Might use this. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, that's our first death. That sucks. We don't need souls, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Why am I getting spawn killed by a wolf? Really? Can't make any potions, that sucks. I was trying to make some potions there just to see if I can get in, but I'm going to have to try and just bum rush him. I could change some of my relics, hopefully. I might put those 2 on. There's ones that look like kind of triangles. Those are pretty good. That's going to give me an extra 20% damage against Surtur. It only gives you it towards the Ancients, which is what the Saga Bosses are. We'll take this out before I grab my loot. Hopefully we can kill him. He's half in the floor as well. I don't know what's going on here. This is a bit strange. But hey, I'll take it. He's not doing too much. As soon as he didn't have his little bum buddies, he was screwed. I'll grab our stuff. And we'll go through Surtur's portal. So here is Surtur. Here is the 3rd Saga boss in one single run, day 10. We should get him killed here, I'm hoping. He does have a bit more health than the other dudes. He has about 300k, I think. He might have a bit more into the 3k. I can't remember. Okay, no, he's got 243k. That's actually nowhere near as bad as I thought. That's about the same as the lizard, I think. He's pretty big, he's pretty cool, he's got some real dick moves. He's about to do one. Never get caught in that. That hurts so much. You can attack his hands. I like to try and do that and throw the axes through his hand and hit him in the face, because once again, double damage, you hit him twice. Basically stick to one side until he summons a totem in where that lava sort of area is. Kill these slime dudes because they're annoying, they'll keep bombing you. Watch out when he does that, but don't move, because you can sort of stay in the middle and do this and just jump through and keep attacking him. Get as much damage as you can off on him. If you got that tree up there, you don't have to worry, but if he's going to do that, never stand in that. Absolutely never stand in that. Be very careful of his sword. Surtur has a sword. Here's the dude for Ragnarok. He will pull it out. I think he only does it on his left side. I could be wrong. Watch out when he does that one with his fist as well. His sword hurts a shitload. So you can just stand in that. You can tank those ones. Those ones aren't that bad if you have your tree up as the Seer. I'm going to attack him as much as we can. Don't stand in that one. In those lava pools there as well, totems can pop up, and those can be pretty annoying. You can take them out if you like, but if you're close to killing him, there's no point. We are nearly halfway with taking him out, though. Just get rid of these slimes. He's going to do that one. We can dodge that and then just jump back right into his face, basically. This fight's not too hard if you know what you're doing. The first time I kept getting stuck in that move right there, and it wasn't great. You can out-heal it if you have the big potion, or just like a bunch of potions, you can out-heal it, but it does hurt a lot because you are stuck in his hands until he like lifts them up. And those fire tornadoes that go down the middle are not great. He also does a fire breath sort of attack, which he hasn't done yet, surprisingly. Oh, here it is, here! Look at that, I was just talking about it. That hurts quite a bit as well. But he does give you quite a bit of time to get away from it, so try not to hit that. And that's his sword, do not get hit by that! Oh! That one's pretty crazy. Dodge that. There's a totem there on the left, as you can see. That's going to keep shooting stuff at us until we get rid of it. I might not bother with the totem, to be honest, just because he's pretty close to death. He's only got like 50k health left, which isn't that bad, considering how long we've been fighting him. Don't stand in that one. Oh, he's hit us with that and knocked us in. That's how much health he took away. That wasn't even the lava on the ground that touched us either then. Took about 3/4 of our whole health bar off. At max rank, because level 10 is the max for survival. Just keep taking him out. We probably could have stood in that because the tree's up, but didn't really want to risk it seeing as I'm at half health. And we'll finish him off here, I reckon. Just gonna tank it. And there you go, Surtur is dead. Defeat Surtur in Saga mode. We should get the other one. Defeat 3 ancients in a single world in Saga mode. There it is. That's what we came for. We now have it. You only have to do that once. It will give you 200 of the in-game currency that is like used as real money, basically. That is the place I was talking about right there. If you want to figure out how to do the missions and stuff, it'll pop up on the left, tell you exactly what you need to do. If my guide wasn't good enough. There you go. Here's all our stats. We'll skip through all of this, fast forward all this as well. Apparently there's a lot of new records because they didn't actually have this title screen a long time ago. Either way, we're going to go have a look at our thing, hand it in. Hopefully this guide had helped you guys out. Been meaning to make this one for ages. If it has, hit the like, smash the like button, subscribe, it'll be awesome. Thank you for watching, and this is probably one of the longest videos on my channel. See you guys in another one.